Are you looking for the best camera smartphone? In this video, we review the best camera smartphones based on price, design, features, performance, battery life and camera quality. So if you want to know what camera phone is the best on the market today, stay tuned. Links are in the description below to where you can order every product on this top 10 list for the cheapest price available. Now let's get started with the top 10 list. Our top pick for the best overall camera smartphone available on the market today is the iPhone X. The main pros are this camera smartphone has Face ID. It has a stunning screen and a great design. The iPhone X also has good battery life and very good cameras. The main cons are, it's expensive. Also, it will take time for the majority of apps to be optimized for the notched screen. The iPhone X has a dual 12 megapixel rear facing cameras and a 7 megapixel front facing camera. The iPhone X has optical image stabilization on both lenses. The camera on the iPhone X does an excellent job of capturing portrait photos and landscapes in daylight. In low light the image quality is good. The portrait mode on the iPhone X produces great images even when the light is not the best. Number 2 is the Samsung Galaxy S8. The main pros are this camera smartphone has an awesome display and a great design and a very good battery life. The Samsung Galaxy S8 has a great camera and huge power and great performance. The main cons are, the fingerprint reader on a Samsung Galaxy S8 is awfully placed. The Samsung Galaxy S8 has a 12 megapixel rear facing camera and an 8 megapixel front facing camera. Both the rear facing camera and the front facing camera on the Samsung Galaxy S8 are superb and produce great photos even in low light. Number 3 is the Google Pixel 2 XL. The main pros are, this camera smartphone has a good design and a very good camera. The Google Pixel 2 XL has good software that will only get better. The main cons are, this smartphone lacks a headphone jack. Also the battery life could be a little bit better. The Google Pixel 2 XL has a 12.2 megapixel rear facing camera and an 8 megapixel front facing camera. The Google Pixel 2 XL has few stabilization, both optical and electronic, which help reduce the chances of images being shaky. It does a great job of capturing portraits and landscapes in daylight. The camera is sharp and captures amazing detailed images. Pictures taken on the Pixel 2 XL have deep colors and are less saturated than images from some of the other cameras on this list. Number 4 on the list is the iPhone 8 Plus. The main pros are, the iPhone 8 Plus has a fantastic dual lens camera. It also has the best battery life of all the iPhones. It has wireless charging, great screen and great speakers. The main cons are, the iPhone X has a nicer design. The iPhone 8 Plus has a dual 12 megapixel rear facing cameras and a 7 megapixel front facing camera. One of the rear facing cameras on the iPhone 8 Plus is a wide angle camera that is optically stabilized, and the other rear facing camera is a telephoto camera that has the ability to zoom without sacrificing too much quality. Images taken on the iPhone 8 Plus have great colors. Number 5 on our list is the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. The main pros are, the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 has a great screen and fantastic cameras. It also has a lot of features, great stylus and software. It also has a great performance and a good design. The main cons are, the fingerprint sensor is poorly placed. Also, the battery life could be a little bit better. The Samsung Galaxy Note 8 has a dual 12 megapixel rear facing cameras and an 8 megapixel front facing camera. There are a lot of modes to choose from on the cameras, and there's a special Pro mode which allows you to adjust the settings such as shutter speed to your liking. The main camera has optical image stabilization to greatly reduce the chances of blurry and shaky photos. Photos taken on the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 are really detailed and have great colors. Number 6 on our list is the Google Pixel 2. The main pros are the Google Pixel 2 has a fast processor and a superb camera and good build quality. The main cons are it lacks a headphone jack. The cameras on the Google Pixel 2 are the same as on the Google Pixel 2 XL, which we reviewed earlier in this video. Number 7 on our list is the HTC U11. The main pros are this camera smartphone has a solid performance and a very good camera. It also has an excellent audio quality. The main cons are the screen is perhaps slightly dim. The HTC U11 has a 12 megapixel rear-facing camera and a 16 megapixel front-facing camera. The rear-facing camera has optical image stabilization, HDR boost and ultra-speed autofocus. Photos taken on the HTC U11 in regular light look really good. The colors are excellent and the color balance is good. Number 8 is the LG V30. The main pros are the LG V30 has dual cameras. The fingerprint sensor is well placed. It has good performance. The main cons are that battery life could be a little bit better. The LG V30 has a dual 16 megapixel and a 13 megapixel rear facing camera and a 5 megapixel front-facing camera. The LG V30 cameras deliver a great balance of lighting and contrast for images taken in low light condition. The color balance is good. Overall, the cameras on the LG V30 are very good. Number 9 is the Asus Zenfone 3 Zoom. The main pros are the Asus Zenfone 3 Zoom has a very good price and good build quality. The battery life is very good. It also has a bright display and a dual camera optical zoom. The main cons are other phones on this list have better low light camera performance. The Asus Zenfone 3 Zoom has a dual 12 megapixel rear facing camera and a 13 megapixel front facing camera. The cameras on the Asus Zenfone 3 Zoom are overall really good. The camera has a 4-axis optical image stabilization and a 3-axis electronic image stabilization, which greatly reduces the chances of blurry and shaky photos and videos. Number 10 is the Huawei Honor 6X. The main pros are this camera smartphone has a good large 1080p display. It has a premium build and a dual rear camera. It also has a fast performance and dual SIM slots. It also has an expandable storage. The main cons are it lacks dual band Wi-Fi and it lacks NFC. The Huawei Honor 6X has a dual 12 megapixel and a 2 megapixel rear facing camera and an 8 megapixel front facing camera. The Huawei Honor 6X is one of the very few budget phones with a dual lens camera. You get pretty good camera quality for the price, but of course more expensive phones on this list have better overall camera quality. Overall, the photos from this phone are bright and well defined and overall pretty good. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the description below for more information about every product on our top 10 list. If you like this video, then please like, comment and share, and also be sure to subscribe to our channel for more in-depth product reviews.